Hi, this is Shannah. Happy spring equinox. And this reading is about the next 3 months. How is the season of spring going to be for you? And we're going to see, like, on a general level, personal level, love and career. So for that, we have here 3 piles you can choose from. We have pile number 1 with rose quartz. We have here pile number 2 with the moonstone. And then we have pile number 2 with milk quartz. So take your time to choose your pile, and I will see you in a couple of moments. Thank you. So if you chose pile number 1, this is your reading. So what are your next 3 months going to be like? So the season of spring in this case. Now we have here your personal level. Here is career. This is love, and this is like additional messages or general messages. So let's start with on a personal level. So we have here break the chain, ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. And funnily enough, we have here the goddess cult and the future. So on a personal level, excuse me, you will be focusing on the future. You will be moving forward, like towards your goals, towards your dreams. You want development. You want to be freer. You want to be more empowered. You want to be more yourself and fulfilling what you've come here to do. You want to express yourself and free from these ancestral patterns. So for you chose pile number 1, maybe you are already like healing these ancestral patterns, you're already breaking free, and this work will continue. And by the end of spring, you will be your own self. So you won't be responding to any ancient programming, so to say. You are rewriting your future. You are discovering who you really are and how you really act on the world. I just noticed I forgot the light. I use natural light, but it will go fast. So just give me a second. So now we have this additional lighting, which is a bit helpful. Sorry for that. Now, so there's this personal growth here when it comes to your own personal level. There's growth here, and there's also like really going after your goals, really aiming to fulfill your dreams. And it's going to be a big development here. You're not stuck in the past anymore. You're not a prisoner of your own story anymore. When it comes to career, we have here crystals. So free translated, we have here your connection to crystals and precious stones. It's a channel for healing energy. And then we have healer of the ages. I found this quite interesting because when it comes to work and finances, there is healing here, and there's also channeling here, channeling of energy, channeling of intention, channeling of purpose. And this has to do, of course, with your personal growth, because you're now focusing on who you really are. You're now focusing on what you really want to do and how to achieve it. And here with this healer of ages also, it could be that many of you are healers, be it in a more mystical sense or magical sense, or more in a literal sense, like, for instance, being a doctor, being a physician, being psychologist, psychiatrist, even counselor, and you focusing on this. And to maybe if you're not already, you want to become, or you are learning to become, and will be your focus. So to put it, to summarize it, is actually like either you're healing your connection to your career and to your vocation, to your calling. You're healing this really because you are cutting this ancestral patterns, right? So you are healing it in order to be open to follow your heart's calling. This is really very, very important for you. And of course, many of you will work with crystals. And here we have with this purple, it's a lot of amethyst, and amethyst is protection and also healing. So you probably work with stones, or you can work with crystals in order to um, focus your energy, and also to ask to the crystal spirits to help you on your quest in order to be the truest version of yourself that you can be, and really follow your calling. So it's, I find it quite beautiful. And of course, the other thing is, this is an and or or both, that your calling is to be a healer, your calling is to help other people out, or to help the planet. You are here really to bring inspiration, healing, peace of mind to all beings on this dimension, and even to other dimensions. Really, really beautiful. And to hear this healer, of course, it reminds us of Jesus. So maybe you're very like religious when it comes, for instance, to Christianity. This could be like an important figure for you that inspires you and will help you in your healing. If you're not, part of this religion, then take it as it resonates for you. But it's just symbolizing a great healer, and this is also what you can become, a great healer on your own. And again, it's healing of who you are, and how to become who you really are. Just really beautiful. So it will be the focus for the next 3 months. Now, when it comes to love, there's a lot of communication here. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. What is really interesting here, what I'm getting is that you will get a romantic gesture. Someone else will make that romantic gesture for you. And I'm getting that for you, pal number one. Many of you have been waiting for this romantic gesture, or wishing that someone would do it for you, that someone would really go that extra mile or make that effort. And this is important to you. Again, it has to do with these ancestral patterns, that something is shifting, something is changing. Or maybe you're more at ease when it comes to love and partnerships. You feel more confident, again, because the ancestral patterns are being healed. And this leads to two beautiful things. I just wanted one card, but these cards wanted to come together. And so who am I to argue, right? So, and really beautiful. We have regeneration and the tribe. So what we have here is, this is the card of second chances. So this could be someone from your past, someone that was very important to you, and maybe still is very important to you, is coming back, and is expressing their, I'm just using they, of course, for he or she. So they're expressing their love for you. So it's like, finally, right? And this is a second chance on something you believe dead, something you believe that, it would never work, or you missed that chance, okay? That ship had sailed. And now you're getting a second chance at it. And moreover, and almost more important, I would say, you're getting in touch with your tribe, or through that person, you getting in touch with a circle of friends that will prove to be your tribe, that will accept you for who you really are. They'll really be supportive. And it's like, either you'll meet these people through that person, or you're meeting these people on your own, and they will give you like this feeling of being reborn as well, because these are people that will just love you for who you are. And it's like your family, your soul family, your tribe, and it's this feeling of, oh, finally I'm home. And you're going to be so loved, and you're finding these people now in the next 3 months. And these are just beautiful, beautiful news. So if you don't mind, I'll put the cards back. It's really beautiful news. It's like, it's the best thing is friendship and love, and something that you thought you would never have, or that someone would never, make that gesture or make the move. They will make the move. They will come forward. And this is really beautiful. When it comes to additional messages, and also here, like in a general manner of speaking. Then we have here navigating by the stars, follow your bliss. And this is what, for me, these two cards here are also saying, you following your own light, your inner light, and here represented by the crystals. So it could be that you work with crystals and that you're a healer that uses crystals, but this could be also your inner light. And then navigating by the stars, yes, and just follow your bliss. And funnily enough, here we also have plenty of stars. And then we have stillness. I think it's like this stillness here is so beautiful and peaceful. And I think this is what you'll find in these 3 months, is this peace at heart. I have the feeling that for you, pal number one, there was like a kind of war, even if even if it was a bit silent, but still there was a kind of inner conflict constantly taking place. And this is now putting to rest, because all of this is being sorted out. You're healing these different parts of yourself, you're healing, and you're also healing other people with it, and you're finding peace, inner peace. This reminds me of Kung Fu Panda now, the inner peace. But you're finding this after such a long time looking, for many of you, and you find this self-acceptance, self-love, and you just have to be. You just are, and you just, when you know who you are, suddenly the path is in front of you, and you just do what is really right for you. This is magnificent. I would like to get other cards to give you even more messages. Just give me another second. So let's get a message from the Oracle of the Mermaids. So let's get 3 cards for you. So first of all, we have homeland, arrival, a journey ends, establishment, building, settled. So for pile number 1, the next 3 months, we have time out, awareness, contemplation, solitude, time alone. And we have fertility, potential, powerful creative energy, initiation energy. So it's really interesting because it feels like the end of a journey, right? And we all know the end is the beginning, but it's something has been achieved. And again, it's like you're breaking this pattern, you're breaking the chain that kept you from moving forward. You're breaking that. And this is the feeling of arriving, the feeling of your soul arriving, that you finally can live. And for that, of course, this is also like a time where you just are and you feel very at home in your own skin. So you take this time out, you contemplate. This is solitude, but it's not loneliness. You need some time alone for yourself. Of course, you're not going to spend the 3 months all alone, but you're going to need this time out because, again, you just want to, just want to be alone with your soul. I was going to say that's the best company ever, but actually it is. You just want to be alone with your soul, and you're creating. So you're not just, procrastinating or being idle, which you could be. It's okay. But it's like that phase is over for you. You are now in this creative phase. And sometimes for that, you really sometimes just want to enjoy the silence, just want to enjoy this energy around you, and get all those insights, and so you can create. So it's going to be a very powerful, healing, and creative phase of your life this next 3 months. It's like you're just gestating something beautiful without putting yourself under pressure. It's like the preparation, because you see here the baby is not born yet, but it will be. So you're gestating. This is the phase of like preparation, of getting yourself, together, structured, focused. And so that then after these 3 months, you can show your beautiful work to the world, or you really start creating and putting into something practical. But now it's still this preparation. I find this quite beautiful. It's really, wow, it's a beautiful phase to be in because you've arrived. So welcome. You've just arrived. These 3 months is you arriving in this world and kind of redirecting your energy. Then we're getting here, there's 2 cards from the Spirit Animal Oracle. So we have the Wombat Spirit, be at home. So I don't think that you're going to spend these 3 months at home, but it's like be at home in your own skin. Be at home within yourself. Feel comfortable with yourself. Feel comfortable with this beautiful energy and see the big picture. And I think that's what I meant here with this time out. Yeah, bottom of the deck, we have koi fish spirit. There is always enough. You know, this is like to tell you don't have to worry about material things or money and so on, because the main thing now is that you get a grip with yourself, get a grip with this new way of being, your truest way of being. It's like you have to, how can I say, you have to get familiarized, you know, get familiar with your truest energy. It's really interesting because you'd say that, you know, that goes without saying, but apparently not. And it's also with the big picture. It's oh, and some of you are really going home in the next 3 months. Oh, I just realized that. Sorry, I was a bit slow here. And you are going home. So many of you, you know, you're living abroad or in another city. So you're going home to where your parents live. So you're going back home. For some of you, it will be really relocating and really, you know, settling and moving. But for others of you, it's just for a visit or a holiday. Yeah, in the next 3 months. So one last message. This is the Power Animal cards. And we have Dolphin. Take time to play. Yeah. So the cards are really telling you to have fun. And here is like, trust your higher self. Is the eagle. And I think I forgot to show you this. This is receptivity. Allow yourself to receive, but allow yourself to give as well. And so it's really, you're going back home. You're having time for yourself. You're going to be very creative. You're healing ancient and ancestral patterns. Your soul is coming back home as well. So these 3 months are going to be very peaceful, very rewarding, and you're making new friends, and you are rekindling a connection that you thought it would be dead. Of course, this is up to you, but someone is going to make an effort. Someone is going to reach out to you. This is really beautiful. So pile number 1, this was your reading. I hope it resonates. I hope it inspires you. And I wish you a wonderful time full of love. Thank you. So hi, pile number 2. These are the predictions for your next 3 months. So as I explained earlier, this here will be your personal predictions. Then we have for your career, for your love life, and here are general or additional messages. And then we'll get other messages from 3 other decks. Now, when it comes to your personal energy, right, here we have Sisterhood of the Roses. And here we have Beauty and Devotion, Priestess, and Mystic Teacher. So first of all, you're going to be very focused on beauty, which is obvious because we have the word beauty there. But what I got was like you really like getting a new style, or buying clothes, or but feeling beautiful. It's not just buying clothes for buying clothes or just to follow the latest fashion. No, it's something that you feel like what really expresses you the best, or what really brings out your natural beauty, your own natural beauty. Of course, you can use makeup, of course, and dye your hair. That's not what I mean, but it's like something, your inner beauty or your inner light. You'll find ways of bringing them out in a more spectacular way, so to say. So you're going to focus on this. Maybe you even start, like some sort of training, be it yoga, be it gymnastics, be it, going to the fitness studio, whatever it is, but something that makes you feel beautiful, that makes you feel more positive. And this will also make you feel more empowered, because you'll feel very, be it feminine or masculine, it doesn't matter, but your appearance makes you feel empowered. And the more you feel healthy, the more you feel beautiful and attractive, the more self-assured you are, the more self-confident you are. But here with also with priestess and teachers, so some of you are becoming really good at what you do, like you're getting, like, becoming masters of what you do, and you probably started teaching it. Some of you are teaching already, but some of you will be considering teaching it, and others of you will get a mentor, someone who really can teach you, can bring your talents to another level. They can really bring out the best in you. And it can be with other people, because we see here, like many people. So it will be a class, for instance, but with people that have the same goal, and you can really, because it's the sisterhood, so you can really support one another. This is really, really good. And if you're a teacher, you're finding wonderful pupils that really get what you want to put across, and that are ready to excel, and they are ready to understand your message and also acknowledge it, and um, be grateful for it. They really value it. Yeah. And this is really, really rewarding. And the best thing to do this, like here we have then Rhea, we have then flow. It's just to flow, not try to force something to be in a certain way. It's just to flow. And it doesn't matter in what area of your life, it's just to flow with what it comes, right? And not to be too rigid with your vision and with what you want to happen, right? So just flow and flow with life, because life will bring you there where you want to be. This is also one of the experiences that you're going to have. And another thing, because we have here water, right? And here's the symbol of Atlantis as well. So with water, we have then a lot of healing taking place, and always also getting deeper in some subjects. And that's why we also have like becoming a master. And then you go deeper in a certain subject, even if it's like soul search, even if it's just going within and contemplating, but you really go deeper in the next 3 months. So you're not just happy to stay on the surface level, be it of achievements, or be it just self knowledge, so to say. You want it to be meaningful, and you want to go to the root of it, right? And this can be really, really rewarding. Then we have the career, we have music. Your connection to music is healing for you and for others. So, for many of you who chose pile number 2, your career has something to do with music. And if it hasn't, it will have in the next 3 months. Even if you don't play an instrument, even if you think, well, I usually don't have anything to do with music, it can be that you'll find ways to integrate music into your work, making it richer, making it more interesting, and making it more appealing. But again, this is with healing as well. So if you don't work with music directly, it can be that music helps you work. Music can even help you out of a burnout, for instance. Music has a very soothing and energizing at the same time effect on you, right? So it can really recharge your batteries. And so if you don't work directly with music, so if you worked with music, now the thing is, wait, we have here the fourth chakra and the archangel Raphael. Raphael is again an angel or archangel in this case of healing. And we have here the heart, the green heart, right? So this is the heart chakra. And here what I get is follow your bliss. So for many of you, that are watching pile number two, for instance, could be that you've always wanted to do something with music, be it singing, play an instrument, do a video, put it on YouTube or TikTok or what have you, it doesn't matter, to put it out there, or to be part of a band, or, to just give a concert, even if it's just for the family at first, and then friends, and then the world, right? These cards are saying you're going to focus on that. You're going to start to follow your bliss. And follow your blisses was one of the cards for pile number one, funnily enough. Maybe you'd like to watch that if it's meaningful to you. But it's like following your own heart, following your calling. This is what you're going to do, right? For many of you. Others of you is music really having a healing component, be it in your work or part of your work, or helping you to heal some kind of aspect of your work. Like I said, if you're like really, really tired and you're near a burnout already at the beginning of a burnout, music can help you heal, be it making music or just listening to it, right? But making music, I would advise you, if even if you don't play an instrument, if you don't sing, start to sing. Even if it's just under the shower, it doesn't matter, because the vibration of your own voice, it heals you. Yeah, and it doesn't matter what the neighbors think, if they think you sing well or badly, it doesn't matter, because the more you sing, the better you'll be at it. The more practice you have, the better you'll become anyway. So this is really an advice to start singing. It will help you on every level. Okay, for those who already sing and play instruments, keep at it and follow your dreams, because music is really part of your calling, is really part of your destiny. Really, really beautiful. Now, we have, then when it comes to love, this is the best card ever. We have true love, and this is the romance of a lifetime. And we have imagine. If you don't have a partner yet, in the next 3 months, this partner will come, and this will be the romance of a lifetime. And it's even better than what you imagined. And some of you have been already manifesting, not manifesting, but envisioning, right? Envisioning the partner, envisioning the perfect relationship, and you will manifest this in the next 3 months. This is quite beautiful. So, start getting all excited. Yes, because true love is coming. For others of you who are already in a relationship, this relationship is indeed true love. This is really something unique you already have. And you can turn this in a way, it can become even better. That's what I'm trying to say. It can become even stronger. There is no limits to imagination. It's like, just because something is good doesn't mean it cannot become better. It can become better. You just have to imagine it. Where do you want this relationship to go? Sky is the limit, and even beyond the sky there are the stars, and she's reaching for the moon, if you see it here, right? So sky is the limit, or not even the limit, right? What do you want this relationship to be? You just have to imagine it. You just have to envision it. And life will find a way to give it to you. So, and you both together, because you're so in tune, you're so in love with one another, and so protected by the angels, that you can make this come true, right? So this next 3 months, a lot of love is coming your way. And also here with the heart chakra. So there's a lot of love. There's a lot of healing coming your way. Really beautiful. Then we have here, as general or additional messages, we have taking shelter. And we have then the answers are within. With the answers are within is like you already know. And that's what the feeling I got here, because you're already a master, so to say, even if you don't realize it. And if there are any difficulties coming your way, or even, for instance, a career, you're feeling really tired or you need healing, you already know what to do, actually. And I find very interesting because here we see this house, and it's like you'll get support. You know where to get support. You know where to get help. You know exactly what to do. It's what the card is telling you. If there are any difficulties barring your way in the next 3 months, you will know what to do. And there's a lot of abundance coming your way. So it's like, don't worry about money. Of course, I'm not telling you to throw the money out of the window, okay? But there's a lot of abundance, there's a lot of beauty, there's a lot of fulfillment coming your way in the next 3 months. Now, let's get more messages. Now, here from the Oracle of the Mermaids. So for pile number 2, the next 3 months, we have the crane bag, and this says Sacred Ocean Medicine. Sorry. It says clutter, declutter choice. There you go. And then we have Sanctuary. Privacy, inviolate personal space, respected boundaries and taboos. Let's get one more card. And for pile number 3, then we have Divination, Prophecy, Fate, Destiny, Future, Fortune. And bottom of the deck, Endurance, keep going. This card is coming out a lot lately. Now, for Sanctuary and Crane back. So there's a lot of declutter here. So what I see here with these cards is, first of all, listen to your inner voice, and to know that what is yours cannot pass you by. So if there's some kind of anxiety, if there's some kind of fear that you're missing out, don't, because what is yours won't pass you by. And some of you may be even in this divination business. You may even have your tarot channel if you have high colic, and you may have this, so you'll be concentrating on this the next 3 months as well. But this, take time for yourself healing. Make sacred time for yourself that you can just enjoy being, or enjoy the silence, or enjoy a bath, enjoy like this time just for yourself, and you can be alone with your thoughts. And that's why it's quite important here with the declutter, like a spring clean. We're entering spring right now, so it's like a spring clean. Get rid of everything that you don't need, of old emotions, of stuff that you have and never use and never will. Give it away to charity, or to your friends, whatever you want to do with it. But it's important that you keep your space clean, that you keep your space simple, and decluttered, so new energy can come in. And here is also, here with this medicine bag, again, there's a lot of healing here. And it's like the cards are telling you, you know what to do. Again, like I was saying, you have the tools, the necessary tools and instruments. You have it in order to heal yourself. You have it in order to bring yourself in alignment with your future, and especially with your present, with this moment right now. And listen to yourself. This is quite important, because you already know what's going to happen. You already know what you need and what your path brings. So now let's get 2 cards from the Spirit Animal Oracle. Okay, first of all, we have the Dear Spirit, bring a gentle touch. So be gentle with yourself. This is what the other cards were also saying. Be gentle, be patient, be loving with yourself and also with others around you. Then we have 43, Owl Spirit, you see clearly now. So the owl is also the symbol of Pallas Athena, so the goddess of strategy and wisdom. So the owl stands for wisdom, for having this overview. For you can see the correlations, you can see how everything is connected, and you can see the consequences. And now you can see it clearly. So there's a lot of clarity coming your way. There's a lot of knowledge being accessible by you. It's like you're getting all these insights, you're getting all this information, and suddenly it's like a veil is pulled from off your eyes, and so you can see things from what they are. And this is really, really beautiful. Now, let's get one last card from the Power Animal Oracle for pile number 2. We have the squirrel preparation. So it's a squirrel preparation, and if I may translate it, is prepare yourself for great changes. And I think this is something that you already know, that great changes are afoot. Yeah, great changes are afoot, but you're preparing yourself. But I think the greater preparation is also here with the teacher. You're learning the most that you can, going deeper in some subjects, following your heart, and giving also time to yourself, being gentle with yourself, and not pushing too hard. Just one thing that I forgot to say. Okay, here under the deck we have White Raven Spirit, trust in the magic. So trust the world, the spirit of the world and the universe. And here, bottom of the deck, we have then the rabbit. And we're starting now with spring and Ostara. So this is fertility and saying your creativity is fantastic at the moment. Yeah. So pile number 2, this was your reading. I hope it resonates. I hope it inspires you, and I wish you a wonderful time full of love. Thank you. So if you chose pile number 3, this is your reading. So happy springtime. So what are the next 3 months for you? So as I explained earlier, we're going to see like your personal development, so to say. Then we have career, we have love, and we have general and then additional messages. Okay, so on a personal level, we have here align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change? Yeah. What I get here, because the card underneath it is Spider Woman and co-creation. So what I get here is like you're finally, in the next 3 months, you're finally aligning yourself. So it's not really focusing on you being broken or not aligned or out of focus, whatever. No, it's like, it's actually pointing out that you are getting in alignment, or in even more or in a greater alignment than you have been so far. And now it's like here with a Spider Woman, then you start creating your own story, right? You're not out of focus anymore, you're not scattered anymore, and you start now, you're in the next 3 months, you're not able to tell your own story. And it's also here where funnily enough, because I don't know if you notice already, we have here a lot of cards with traveling, right? So it seems that in the next 3 months you are traveling or you're starting a journey. Well, this journey could be a literal journey or more metaphorically starting a new phase in your life, a new stage. But it's like I see really like you going on a journey. And it's you creating then a new path, a totally new path in your life, and you following your own impulse, you're following your own thread and your own path. Again, repeating the word path, but doesn't matter, because this is what you're going to do this year and these 3 months. So you're starting this, and something that will bring you to where you're supposed to be. And you have here, I'm now being all over the place with the message, but it doesn't matter, because here is like you will be exactly where you need to be, and that's the most important thing here for you on a personal level. Yeah, and like I said, you're beginning a new cycle. you're starting a new stage or a new phase in your life. And here, when it comes to career, we have artist. And artistic activity is blessed for your career and for all aspects of your life, the free translation. So what we're seeing here is like you are probably an artist or you're a very, very creative person. So even if you don't do it on a professional level, you should pursue it anyways as a hobby, or in a way to enhance your normal work, or even to find balance, like emotional balance between your day-to-day life and your heart, right? And a way of actually work through any conflicts or any challenges that you have in your life. You can express this through art. This is your way of dealing with it. And then we have journey. And then here, for instance, as an artist, or maybe you're traveling as an artist. If you're a musician, for instance, you can go on tour. Or if you're a painter, like we have here, if you're a painter, for instance, you have to go abroad or to another city, if to a gallery to present your work, or even to study. For many of you, it will be to study, or even to get inspiration. But maybe I'm getting Paris. Some of you are going to Paris, and I'm getting Greece as well, because I'm just remembering that a friend of mine who's a painter went to a gallery opening in Greece some time ago. So I'm getting those two, like Paris and Greece. Of course, it can be doesn't matter where in the world, yeah, but this may be appropriate for some of you that are watching this. But either way, you're traveling, you're starting a career elsewhere. And this is the most important thing here as well. Like you're starting your career as well, or because of your career, you're traveling. But I see you really moving and relocating for many of you who chose pile number 3. And it's again, like I said, you're changing your life. This is a new cycle. Now, when it comes to love, we have here, this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek, and then time to go. This sounds strange, right? Because it's, oh, I've met the one and now I'm going away. But the message that I got actually is that when you travel, because we have so many travel cards, you'll meet the person you're supposed to be with when traveling, or after you've relocated or you moved. Um, you'll meet that person, or even while traveling. And it could be that you're not traveling alone, you're traveling with someone else, and that's the person of your life, and you're moving together or you're relocating together. Okay, especially if you're a couple already. So this person, yes, is the one. If you're asking if your present partner is the one, yes, they are. And you're probably traveling together. Now, again, here with these general messages, we have begin now, take your first step. You got 3 cards. I only wanted 1, but I'm not in charge. So then we have unknown territory. You are exactly where you need to be. And then you got first light, beginning a new cycle. So yeah, this is definite proof that you are, in these 3 months, you are doing something that probably you've always wanted to do, or you've been working towards this for quite some time, and now you're realizing it, you're really manifesting it and just doing it, taking the first step and going. And this is a new life for you. And here with the snow leopard, we have a focus, and really it says everything, because there's so much going on in your life right now, a change in life, a new chapter, concentrating on your work and concentrating on being aligned. So you need that focus of what do you really want, what do you want to create, what kind of life do you want to create. And when you're creating something new, you should also pay attention to the details, because the devil is in the details, right? So don't forget anything. And of course, remember, because of all the corona restrictions, not all countries have lifted the restrictions. So it's kind of crazy because, for instance, I just learned today that in England, there are no restrictions anymore. Even people with COVID are going to work like normal. you know, like if it was just a cold. And there's other countries, for instance, where I'm at in Germany, where many of the restrictions are still in place. So it's like different realities. Every country has its own reality when it comes to that right now. So, but think of that, because especially if you're moving country, you know, take that into attention. And also legalities. I'm getting like really like the details of legalities of how to get a house, taxes, and all these things. Okay, so it's really for you to pay attention to this, so that your travels and your relocating, for those who are really relocating, for everything to go in a very successful way. Wow, it's really beautiful. It's going to be a lot of movement and a lot of happiness, feeling like again, that you're aligned, that you are being yourself, is a sense of freedom here. Really beautiful. So let's get 3 cards now from the Oracle of the Mermaids. So my throat is really dry now. Okay. So let's get 3 cards. First one, fertility. This one, pile number 2, got as well. And we have power, potential, powerful creative energy, initiation energy. There you go. Then 2 more cards, please. We have, wow, divine sensuality, making love, erotica. Well, you can see. So if you don't want a baby, take the due precautions, okay? Okay, I just want one more. Thank you. One more, please. They're very talkative. They really want to talk to you. Just give me here a second. Then we get this one. The Selkie and her skin. Reclaiming your authenticity. Again, this has to do with this realigning card, who you really are and what you want to do. You know, be yourself without masks. Be yourself also when it comes to your partner or future partner. Enjoy yourself, enjoy your body with the due precautions, of course. We're not, all not crazy. And this is the other card that fell down. So the present gift, can you see it? Treasure, revelation of own value. There you go. Nowness. Revelation of own value. This is what you're realizing. It's like you're also going to be acknowledged as an artist as well, or for your creativity. This is beautiful. And some of you are even going to another city or to another country in order to have more opportunities, you know, to be discovered as an artist or to be acknowledged. Yep. So pile number 2, or pile number 3, sorry for that. So let's get 2 cards here from the Spirit Animal Oracle. We have Whale Spirit, trust the great mystery. I'm getting New Zealand. So if you're from New Zealand, hello. Mouse Spirit, tend to the small things. Remember what I told you? Pay attention to the details. Trust the universe, go after what you want, but pay attention to the details. And here we have the Flamingo Spirit, embrace the in-between. Now this is quite important because, excuse me, because until you guys start the journey, you'll be in the in-between, and there's always a weird space to be in, because actually your heart has already moved on, but your body is still in place, and you have to take care of everything. But it's just, the Flamingo Spirit was telling you, embrace it, enjoy it. It's already part of the journey. This preparation, this in-between is already part of the journey. Now, one last card from the Power Animal Oracle. So for pile number 3, the next 3 months, please. And we have the Dragonfly. This is the Dragonfly, and this is Illusion. Oh, is that beautiful? You know who you really are. So here, I would say this is breaking the mirror of illusion, of the one you thought you were, of the one you thought you had to be. And you're coming now to the realization of the wonderful being that you are and have been all along. It's amazing. Yeah. So it's really these 3 months you coming to terms with who you really are, to your beautiful true self. Wow. And doing what you're really here to do. Yeah. So pile number 3, this was your reading. I hope it resonates. I hope it inspires you. And I wish you a wonderful time full of love. Thank you.